Hey everybody, it's Heidi with the Weathered Fence Post, and on today's video, Steve and I decide we're going to take a day trip down to Morehead City, spend the night, have some fun, unwind a little bit, but along the way we decide to do some thrifting. We stop at a Goodwill, we stop at Thrift and Things in Kinston, and that was a great stop. I love those two, Kristen and Don. They were great. And let's see, we stop at, gosh, there were several good thrift stores that we stopped at. There was another thrift store at Paws. We didn't take any video there. And then another thrift store when we got into Morehead City. I can't remember the name of it. It was like Hope or something. I'll look it up. But we stopped there. And then the next day on our way back, we hit a flea market. And man, this one vendor there, he had the greatest stuff. I was in love with all of it. So we're going to do a shop along today. I'm not going to go over every single piece. I'll pan what we bought at the end. A couple great pieces, but we're going to do mostly a shop along today. So come along and have some fun finding some treasures. We are in Kinston and we're heading into the Goodwill. See if we can find anything. I was so excited to see this. This is a Burwood piece. We recently just sold one in the booth. The big fan that we had was a Burwood piece, and these prices were really good at this Goodwill. The kind of prices we used to see around the Raleigh-Durham area, but now they've kind of jumped up. These are Homeco, vintage Homeco pieces. All of these were in perfect condition. The prices were unbelievable. And I don't know if this was a Homeco, though. This one's not marked, so I don't think it's a Homeco, but it's just so cute, the cherub. And then this great big Homeco piece. So I grabbed all those. Every one of those I grabbed. And I really was debating on this one. This is like a soapstone bowl. I kept looking at it. I love the content of it, but it had a lot of scratching. Price was great. It was 99 cents. That wasn't the question, but the condition was a little questionable, so I decided to put that back. I had a hard time putting it back, though. I really wanted it. Let's see, we've got, I don't know what that says about USA. And then I kind of looked at this basket a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to look at it right now. Yeah, here we go. The metal basket. Looked at that. I kind of was going back and forth, was debating it, but it did have some like rust on it, and I just didn't want to mess with trying to clean that up. And though I don't necessarily clean up everything rusty that we get. We are called the Weathered Fence Post. I do like to keep things a little rustic. Maybe there's a damage to a little piece here and there. I always mark it on the tag if there's some damage so that people know what they're purchasing. But looking at the clear glass, because you never know what you're going to find in clear glass. And then I came across this. I think this was from the 90s. And it did not have the light fixture, which it does not scare me because I can find the light fixture in other pieces. And I did actually go to a Goodwill this week and I found another little baby's first Christmas rocking horse that had the light fixture, so I bought it for the light fixture. I was looking at this little Christmas guy and decided, nah, I'll pass, even though it's cute. Always thankful and grateful. And this I really would have picked up, except it had some crazing on the bottom, and that marker gets in the crazing, and you just can't get it out. It doesn't matter what you do, you can't get it out. This was really cute. I wish the sugar bowl was there. I probably would have grabbed that. But look at the price on that. $4.70. That one was weird. It was priced high compared to everything else. I was, again, wondering if I'd be able to get that price off the bottom with the crazing. It gets in the crazing, and it's just hard to get out. So I let that go. Again, just looking down below, there's another house. Now, I bought the other one because it had little lights on the top. And I'll see if I can get a picture in here for you. Had little lights on the top, and when you put the light in behind it, it looked like the house had Christmas lights on it. This one was even an older piece. It was from the 80s, but it had some discoloration on the snow, and I just didn't want to mess with trying to clean that up. So I let that one stay there. Thought this was cute, but it looked like it was actually a hobbyist piece. So I left that. And I do like ashtrays. I did like this. I debated on that. I let it sit because I do have a bunch of ashtrays I need to price and get in the booth, so I let that one stay there. And again, just looking at different clear pieces to see if there's anything of value. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, this little teapot with the rose. I did kind of go back and forth on this. I liked it, but again, I was wondering about that marker, if it was in the crazing at all, and if I was going to be able to get it out. But it was really a cute teapot. Almost grabbed it. And then I saw this, and not this piece here, but the next one. Again, I'm just looking for anything that's valuable in the clear glass. This is a toothbrush holder. It's from Kmart. I really liked it. The nautical shell, nautical? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But it didn't, I thought this probably would sell better if it had the cup and it was just in the soap dish and it was a set. I just think that by itself, it maybe wouldn't sell very well. These were Libby. I liked them. Nice set of glasses. I think there were only a few there, though. I don't think there was a full set. Little Santa dish. It's going to have to be something spectacular with Christmas for me to pick it up right now, because I've packed all the Christmas away, and I really, unless it's something really fantastic and vintage, it's hard for me to put it in my cart. It just takes a lot of work to get it packed away and out of the way. Our next stop is Big Mike's Thrift. Boy, I'll tell you what, we did really good at that Goodwill. Maybe we'll do good here too. Absolutely grabbed this cat and took a look at it. If it's a cat and it's a black cat, I definitely am interested. The eyes were a little bit too painted for me, so I decided to leave this one, but almost grabbed that. I had so much fun at this store. This store is awesome. If you ever get a chance to be going through Kinston, North Carolina, they're located at 3645 West Vernon Ave. And Kristen and Dom are the owners. It's called Thriftin' and Things. They have awesome stuff. Their prices are great. It is a true thrift store for all you resellers who really enjoy finding thrift stores, real thrift stores, or even somebody who's looking for treasures who enjoys going to thrift stores. They are a true thrift store. Great people. Definitely make that stop at their store. You will not be sorry that you did. I found my favorite find of the year at this store, and it'll be hard for me not drive down there like every couple weekends and check out what they have coming in, because they buy out houses, I think, that are unloading. There it is. Look at that piece. That was in the front window. That is an awesome piece. I can't wait to share about that. But anyway, they buy out storage units. They get stuff at a good price, so they're able to give it to you at a good price. Definitely please stop in and see them. Really nice people. Okay, I'm going to turn this over to some music so you can enjoy just watching me shop. Okay, we are stopped at the Junkyard Market. We've stopped here before. Looked a little different last time, so I think they've kind of revamped it. But we're going to go in the main building first, and then we're going to go over into that smaller building. Boy, that last stop was great. We've got some great stuff. Can't wait to show it all to you. Definitely love finding a flower frog. Flower frogs always find new homes in our booth. And this one's a pottery flower frog, so absolutely grab that. And the price was really good on that. This is a fun stop. I'll put the address up here so you know where it is. This is a great stop. Make sure you stop here. They've got a lot of unique stuff. There's a lot of aliens in there. It's kind of like an alien theme. And I was actually hoping to find something alien that weekend, but I didn't find anything I wanted to bring home. I almost brought this box home, though. This is vintage, and it looks like it's maybe a bank. It was kind of like a plastic, but it was cute. I almost picked this up, but I left it behind. There was a raccoon there, too. I'm not sure what the other one was. Looked at this. And then I saw this, and I thought maybe it was like turned on a wheel. But when I turned it over, it was kind of mass-produced. Not that I'm against that, because if it's a nice piece, even if it's mass-produced, and it's going to look good in your decor, why not? But I left that behind. I should have grabbed that tile picture right there. That egret. That's really pretty. I should have grabbed that. This is Namaji. I have some of this, and I don't know why I left that behind. When I'm editing this video, there's a lot of pieces I left behind, and I think I was going to go back through. Like I was going to go through and look, and then I was going to go back through and pick up, and that didn't happen. And I do that a lot. I'm always going to go through one trip through and kind of see it all and then make decisions, but for some reason that always changes. So that's not a good strategy for me. That was really cool. That was kind of a vintage piece. Almost picked up these squirrels. I thought they were just so cute. Again, this was a piece I think maybe I was going to swing back around and possibly pick up, and I didn't. I don't know what happened there, but oh well. I definitely wanted this brass monkey, but it wasn't for sale. So it got left behind. This was really pretty. I think it was a music box. Really pretty piece. This is our second time we've stopped at this place, so I would definitely make this stop. They've got a lot of unique stuff. Their prices are decent. You know, if you hunt around, you can find some good deals. And even if you're not a reseller and you're just a collector, which is great, this is a perfect stop for you because the price point is really good here. I almost picked up that alien face because I kind of wanted to get something alien this weekend. I was like, it's trending right now, right? Everybody's like looking in the sky. Are there aliens up there? That's glowing. But then I found this. I did pick this up, this Mexican feather art. that's very sought after. A lot of people are looking for these. I've only had a few of them in the booths over the last, almost 10 years now. So I don't find them very often in good condition. I definitely picked that up. The uranium glass was good. Those were really kind of unique. But they were at the price point where we would sell them at, so I left those behind. I really wanted this frog planter. I liked this frog planter. It was kind of unique. I don't know why I left it behind. I probably should have picked that up. There were some good pieces in this booth. I think this was California pottery. There might have been a chip or something on it, and that's why I left it. And then this was was this Corning? I think it was Corning. Yeah, Corning. There was 3 pieces. I didn't understand what it was, so I left it behind. There were really some pretty pieces in this booth. Well, I'm going to turn it over to music and let you enjoy watching me shop. found this little flea market here. We're going to check some things out.
Nice guy.
This is nice. I like that.
Everything is inexpensive except for the sterling silver, and it's all, but it's still way cheap for sterling.
How much is this?
I could do 25. I do $20 on it.
20 on that.
Yeah. And you're familiar with it, right? The cypress.
Is that cypress?
Yeah.
It's not burl. Okay.
It is a burl, but it's the knee of a burl.
Okay.
It's where, it would be considered a burl with that part, but it's not. It's cypress where the knee comes up.
Okay. I want to say I probably should have bought that piece. He was an arborist, so he knew the value of it, but it had a little crack in it, and I was afraid over time it would dry out and fall apart, but I really went back and forth on that piece. And actually, when we walked by later, he offered us a lower price, and I probably should have taken it, but I just was afraid it would fall apart, and that's why I passed on it. I grappled with that because he knew his stuff. He was an arborist. And he's a fellow, reseller now. I think that's so awesome. I wish I had written down the name of this vendor. He told me his name, and it's very unique, so I'm not going to try to pronounce it and butcher it. But if you ever get a chance to go to the Newport flea market, you need to check out this vendor. He has the most spectacular pieces I have ever seen. I told Steve, if I want to treat myself to a treat, to a treasure, to something that I want to collect, which says a lot because I see a lot of really cool stuff, this is the vendor I'm going to. He had some pieces in there that were just spectacular. They were out of this world. He was a great collector of fabulous pieces. The pieces in this case, and I'm about to pan downward. Did I already show them? I don't know. But oh my gosh. Yeah, here they are. Oh my gosh. These pieces are unbelievable. They're top of the line collectible pieces. And if I ever want to treat myself to a special piece, I'm getting this. This piece right here, he said weighed 85 pounds. It is unbelievable. I love it. I want it. Someday I might go back and get that piece. Anyway, great pieces. Everything in his spot, booth, whatever you want to call it. He had several spots. I could have spent hundreds of dollars there. Thousands, actually, probably. It was that good. Anyway, I did pick up some pieces from him, and I did not get his name properly written down, and I feel bad about that, but he's in the Newport flea market. Check it out. I am so happy that I bought this pumpkin. I love him. I think he's awesome. Look at how he's so cute. I love his face. He's perfect. Now, he had $35 marked on him, and I thought that was a good price because this is a really, actually quite large. I'd say at least 2 feet tall. It's a big one, and the face is so cute. So he said he would take 30, and I said, yeah, definitely. It's such a great piece. We're keeping that.
I love this vase. As soon as I saw this in the window, I said, absolutely grabbing this. The prices in their store are awesome. So I knew I was going to get it at a good price. So I said, definitely grabbing this. This is from the 19th century. It is Persian, and it is beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I love the deer and the flowers and all the crazing and the aging on it. I'm going to turn it around so you can see on the other side is a bird. This is a beautiful piece of pottery. And I just feel so thankful and happy that I found this at such a fabulous price. This is going in my personal collection. I love it. Absolutely love it. My favorite find this year so far. My favorite find. Love it. It's beautiful. Well, wasn't that a lot of fun? I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you loved all the great things that we found. And we're excited about everything we found. Everything that you saw in the pan here and more, much more, can be found at Antiques at Gresham Lake in North Raleigh or Collected Treasures in Garner. We restock every single week, between 25 and 50 items in each booth, and always looking for the unique, cool stuff. So get on out there, find yourself a treasure, put a smile on your face, have a great week, and take care, everybody.